Hello, lovely people. I welcome you once again to Bright and Clara's channel. Thank you for clicking. This is episode 6 on the 5-bedroom house that we are putting up for Stephen and Esther. This project is located at Elmina. Today, we're going to be talking about laterite filling. Alright, so in your view is what we call a 3D, a 3-dimension. You always need a 3D, and this will help you see the aftermath of your project. It makes you understand the window sizes, the door, the facial look or the physique look of your project. And in case you don't like anything, you can actually change them. You understand? So always request for a 3D, a proper 3D, not just some shady 3D. You understand? The estimated cost for this project is $51,507. Okay, it is just for the block work. The architect that designed this beautiful house is Mr. Frank Hammond. Mr. Frank Hammond is an electrical engineer, but he has an architectural firm that does drawing. So in case you need anything related to architectural, construction, electrical, solar system, CCTV, please do not hesitate to contact Mr. Hammond. So in your view is the breakdown of the foundation, substructure, decking, first floor, and rain gutter and roofing. Okay, and it is a hidden roof, so we're going to do rain gutters. Actually, rain gutters or hidden roof are quite expensive. I didn't know that before. Okay, but one of my favorite, Mr. Henry, was able to debunk that for me. So, Mr. Henry, wherever you are, I salute you, sir. I salute you. So, hidden roofs are quite expensive. Compare that to pitched roof. Okay, so once you're having rain gutters, iron rods, cement, boards, there's so much that goes into hidden roof. But they are beautiful though. All right, so the estimated cost, as I mentioned, $51,707. Okay, as of now, she's paid me for item 1 and 2. So once we are done, by that time she might have put herself together for item 3, which probably will be for the decking. So in your view is the footing block work, which is completed. The pillars have been casted, the bitumen waterproof coating also painted on the external part only. We didn't want to do the internal part. It was going to cost us so much. So I only estimated for 2 gallons for the external part. And it has been done well. I want it to be very thick. The block is rough, so it has to soak it. Soak it well, so that when it rains, it doesn't wash it away. Because if you don't do it properly and it rains, it will wash it away. You understand? So, and also if you don't get a good one and you mix it with thinner, it will definitely wash away. But mostly the bitumen waterproof coating, it comes very thick, and so you would have to mix it with thinner. Are you with me? Yes, mix it with thinner. So once we are done with the footing block work, the next thing is to get our laterites ready. Okay, so at this time, Stephen and the team had actually left to Adringano, which is Madam Linda's project. Okay, yes, and we've left some few boys here to do the laterite filling. The cost of filling mostly per trip is 500 Ghana cedis. Yes, before they used to charge 300. That was about last year, 2022, and to the latter part of 2022 it was 400. This year they are charging 500 per trip, but usually I bargain with them, so I paid 450 per trip, 450 Ghana cedis per trip to do the laterite filling, and I needed 12 trips here, but eventually my 12 trip was not enough. So I have to get some sand from where the caterpillar, when the caterpillar came to grade the land, there was a little bit of sand along the peripheral. So I asked the boys to go and gather some of those and pour into the footings. You understand? Because we don't have to overburden our client. Are you with me? The guy's name is Nicholas. He did a wonderful job for me. He was very cooperative when I asked him to go and fetch those gravels from where the caterpillar has graded. You understand? He and the boys were very cooperative, and I admire him for that. So this is what we call the laterite filling. When the whole thing is filled properly, we can either pour water so that it will sink, or you can allow natural rains to pour on it, and then it will sink properly. Once that is done, we can get a compactor to compact it again. If we have to do a top-up, then we have to get another laterite to do a top-up. You understand? Once we are done with the top-up, then we have to do all our plumbing works. Once our plumbing works are complete, then the steel bender will come and do what we call the footing beams. We have to put the footing beams or the ground beams along all the edges and in the center, and especially in the areas that we have more than 7 courses of the block. Okay, those places are high, so we need the footing beams over there to protect the block so that it doesn't expand. Are you with me? Once that is done, the carpenter would have to put the facial board along the peripheral and then give it a gauge of about 6 inches. Okay, that is the thickness of the concrete. So they'll put the board at the edge of the footing block work all around. Okay, and then we're going to lay our DPM, the black rubber, on the entire surface of the laterite. Okay, once that is done, then we are ready to cast our overside concrete. Okay, that is what we call the overside concrete. So all these places we have to fill them. At this point, I was running out of laterite. Okay, I have gone for almost about 10 trips, and looking at what is left, 2 trips would not be enough. Are you with me? Yes. But I'm grateful that we were able to manage through and able to help the client. Because for me, assuming it was my own project, I would have done the same. Okay, it is not like, okay, this is not my project, and so I'm not going to do it extra, find other alternative. No. You understand? Madam Esther and her husband could have given this project to any of their family members to do. But because they don't want headache, and the more chapel, and it will make what's the what to part to him for? Ebe, many time, our young function next month, more sites or my crashade. Oh, what's the way you are a fear command to Yako Yaba? Yako Takra, the Yako Secundi, Yako Howard in the man with dues canning now. Or then Yakoha. No way dues canning now. We answer no one more stories. Oh, ban no home fun into the narco hospital. And to scanner at the bed, the young fine in its Biama, the one fan call hospital. You see, all this nonsense. She doesn't want to go through them. So I am responsible for whatever I say and the contract I went into her with. So once she's paid me, I must execute the project for her. You understand? This is how we do business. She doesn't want to, have any conflict with any family member. And then, or the Efro uncle Nepanichel, or the ye, the Ankese ye, the Ekase Okasa was so dodo. Hey, I'm a Miss Camo, de Sidan mum. I have to come and call you and plead with you. Look at all this nonsense. They don't know how you struggle to make your money. You understand? So, for me, I think it was wise for Madam Esther to take this bold decision. And for me, I'm glad that I'm beating my chest. Tomorrow when she enters this house, she'll always remember me. And whenever she goes down on her knees to pray, she will remember me. And I will forever make that name, Mr. Bright, Mr. Bright, Mr. Bright, Mr. Bright. Mr. Bright, he came and he's changing everything. He's making real estate people change their prices. Yes, I will force you to change the price. Okay, this is a 5-bedroom house with a garage let me say a carport, okay, study area. There's a kitchen store. There's a kitchenette on the first floor, balconies. Man, 5-bedroom house, and we are building it at $51,000. Okay, and the finishing, I told her, let's gather another $50,000 for the finishing. So imagine you have $100,000 for a full 5-bedroom house. Oh man, is this not a good deal? This is a good deal. You understand? So you can see that the laterite filling is almost done. So beautiful. So beautiful. The house is huge. Okay, the house is huge. I think the next time I'm going to put the total square meter of the house on the screen so you can understand when I say the house is huge. It's not just by saying it. I have to put the total square meter in foot. Okay, I'll put it on the screen so that you understand how big the house is, because people can only relate to how big the house is when you put the total square meter right there. You understand? So Stephen is doing a wonderful job. I'm pushing him. I have project from Christopher Adade. I'll be dropping them as well. I have project from Michael Fasa. I have project from Akwesi MP. But it looks like I'm always focusing much on Stephen because he's right here in Accra. Michael Fasa is also right here in Accra, and Christopher Adade. Man, they are all doing superb. I have so much project that I don't have the time to even air it on the channel. But hoping that with time, everything will be fine. You will see all the project that I'm executing. So as of now, you can see we are waiting for natural rains to pour. If not, we have to buy water and pour it, and then start with a German concrete, and then continue the substructure. Are you with me? So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you need me, my name is Mr. Bright, the CEO of B&C Construction. You can reach me by email, brightantonio@outlook.com. From me to you, at Shalom. God bless you wherever you are. Bye-bye.